a dream vacation turned deadly tragedy. An 80-year-old grandmother found dead on a remote Great Barrier Reef island after her cruise ship simply sailed away without her. Suzanne Rees from New South Wales was on a solo adventure aboard the Coral Adventurer, a luxury cruise circumnavigating Australia with fares starting in the tens of thousands of dollars. During an excursion to Lizard Island, Suzanne joined a group hike to the island's highest peak, Cook's Look, but she broke away from the group to rest. Her daughter Catherine says her mother fell ill and was asked to travel back down the mountain, unescorted. Then the unthinkable happened. The ship left without doing a passenger count. Shortly after, her mum died, alone. Queensland police described her death as sudden and non-suspicious. A multi-agency investigation is now underway to determine how this grandmother was allegedly abandoned on a remote island. But here's the shocking truth. Cruise ships are technically allowed to leave passengers behind. And Suzanne's story, while tragic, is far from unique. Social media is actually flooded with videos of so-called pier runners, passengers desperately chasing after the departing cruise ships. The clips rack up millions of views, but behind the viral content lies genuine panic and very real consequences. Earlier this year, hundreds found themselves in a nightmare scenario. Some 600 passengers were left behind when Norwegian cruise line's Pride of America pulled away from the Hilo harbor in Hawaii, 2 hours ahead of schedule. The reason? A tsunami warning. The cruise line said they departed early to prioritize the safety of guests and crew after Hawaii declared a state of emergency. Passengers were notified via text and told to seek higher ground. Then there's the Galt family from Oklahoma. 9 relatives left stranded in the remote Alaskan city of Ketchikan after the Norwegian Encore cruise ship left without them. The emotional toll was crushing. But wait, there's more. The cruise line slapped them with a nearly $1,000 fine per person for missing the ship. Norwegian authorities eventually reimbursed the family. But the psychological damage? That's harder to erase. And in South Africa, the Campbells thought they had done everything right. Their tour operator had notified the captain that they would be running late returning to the ship. When they finally arrived at the port in South Dome, the Norwegian Dawn was still there, anchored and visible. But the captain refused to let them board, claiming it was too late. They were left stranded in a foreign port, forced to navigate complex visa requirements and expensive travel arrangements to catch up with their own cruise ship at the next port of call. The cruise line's response? Essentially, you're on your own. So why does this keep happening? According to experts, ships run on extremely tight schedules. They prepay massive sums to dock at ports for specific time periods. Another ship might be scheduled right after them. Pilot boats and tenders cost a fortune. If a ship waits for late passengers, it creates a domino effect, racking up enormous bills and disrupting entire port operations. Every passenger has a swipe card to check in and out of the ship. Head counts are supposed to happen. Expedition teams are meant to closely monitor numbers during excursions. But clearly, systems fail. And when they do, the results can be terrifying. Or in Suzanne Rees' case, fatal. Because when paradise cruising goes wrong, you could find yourself abandoned in a foreign land. Or worse, never make it home at all. A report will be prepared for the coroner in Suzanne Rees' case. The Australian Maritime Safety Authority is conducting inquiries and will meet the Coral Adventurer upon its arrival in Darwin. For now, one family mourns a grandmother who died alone on a remote island, while the rest of us are left wondering, could this happen to me? With Debangna Datta, Bureau Report, India Today Global.